Hello, 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 this is Frida. Welcome to my channel. I know we're in a different place today. Today I'm going to give you a new recipe. I thought I had it and just wanted to share this. It's like pierogi, but it's done with yeast. You need a yeast to do it. I do have a recipe without the yeast, yeast. Here you need this, about a tablespoon to make it. I already made one. It's sitting in my microwave. It's rising. It's been over half an hour. So let me just show you that. And before I give you the ingredients, what to put in, yeah, I'm going to do that. See, it's here. The one that I'm going to show you today, I'm going to do it in a Ziploc bag, like a sealed bag, and you can put it in your fridge, and it can stay for days and nothing would happen. You can use this dough for everything, pizza, anything that you can imagine, anything, croissant. You just need to put butter, you know, it goes with layers, right? You can make croissant. So today I'm going to show you how to make this, but we're going to make it on like a Ziploc bag. Let me show you. And you need a big Ziploc bag. I use President Choice, no name. And this is where we're going to make it. And then what you do is you seal it and you put it in your fridge. I already made it, so I'm not gonna remake it. And this can stay, I don't know, about a week maybe, because it stays in the fridge, right? So it doesn't rise crazy when it's in the heat. Like right now, it's cold outside, but here our heater is working, so it's pretty warm. It's like 20 degrees. So that's what I'm trying. When you're ready, you can just take it out, and then you can make whatever you want. You can fry them. It's endless. So I wrote it down here. So I'm just gonna give you the recipe. So I've been making the Pogca. This one is called Pogca, and I've been making this for years. You can put anything in it. I'm gonna put ground beef, and I did boil some potatoes. So I'm gonna squash them and then mix it with potato, and then I'm going to do onion. I'm going to fry a little bit of onion to give that nice taste. In the summer I couldn't make any because it was too hot and I didn't want to turn on the oven, right? That's another thing. And my son kept on saying, "Mom, you haven't made any pocha for years." I just started to giggle. I make it in the winter usually, and when it's cold, because the oven, right? Because of the heat. So I would highly recommend this. It's tasty. It's lovely. You put it in the oven and it rises and rises. The main thing is to have it rise. So I'm going to show you step by step. I do not know how long this video is going to take because I'm going to be taping this as I go. And we'll go from there. Okay, so you need 1 cup of milk. Okay, I put the milk here. I'm going to put it in the microwave about 30 seconds to warm it up. And then you need 1 cup of water. First, you need to have the yeast rise, but for this one, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to put it in the bag, and it will rise while we go, so nothing to worry about. And then you need 1 cup of liquid oil. It can be vegetable oil, olive oil, whichever you have. It has to be vegetable oil. And then you need 2 eggs. Okay, 2 eggs. When I say 2 eggs, okay, the way I explain, see, my father immigrated from Germany. Actually, he went from Turkey to Germany, and all my life I've been explaining, translating. So while I'm even doing tutorials, I show and I say you separate the yellow, and then you put the white in the ingredients when you're making it, and later on we put this on the dough. So what you do is you separate the yellow and you put the white when you're when we're making the dough. Okay, just wanted to point out. So I turned 55. It was my birthday, November 9. It was a nightmare for me, but one age is one age, right? 1 year passed away. I'm healthy, thank God. So nothing to worry about. So I just wanted to explain that. You separate, and then you put yeast, 1 tablespoon, a full, even you can put 2, just we want it to rise, right? And then you need a little bit of salt, a teaspoon maybe, teaspoon of salt. Sugar, I don't put sugar. Well, when I'm rising the yeast, I put the sugar in it. But because we're going to put everything in the ingredients, just put a little bit, half a teaspoon of sugar just to rise it. Okay, and then you need a lot of, when I say a lot of flour, I don't mean much because we need to have the dough a little bit soft. The softer you have your dough, the better. See what I mean? It's so soft. So we want it nice and soft. Okay, I just wanted to point out, maybe 1 kilogram, 2 pounds of flour you need. Yeah. Okay, but here I'm for today's video. I did overboard for this one because I used 3 eggs. You can increase the ingredients as you go. And butter, what I did is about 150 gram, like just a little bit, 2 tablespoons of butter. I put it in I heated it, so I wanted it liquid. And when we're cooking, we cook it in 200 degrees, so that's about, I don't know, 375, 400 degree, and it rises while it cooks. So when it rises, we need to see, well, I have to show it to you. It's really hard to explain. Like the dough, the poğaça has to be cooked, okay? And like for this one, I'm going to chop parsley, onion, fry it, and then I have my potato, and I'm going to put the ground beef, and I'm going to show that to you as well. So this is going to be step by step. It's going to take a while. It's going to be a long video, but the taste is just pew. It just goes, finishes right away. So I'm here in my kitchen, and I just wanted to show, yeah, I want to show you my chickens, my roosters. Here they are. See, I just love that corner. I made that corner. I love chicken rooster. As you can see, I'm making the curtain for a customer, and I've been crocheting nonstop. So let's get started, and I will show you how to start this in a bag. What you need is you need a container, something like this, to put the bag in, and it's really easy to squeeze this. I usually do my dough in here instead of in these, because it's easy to squeeze it, you know, when you're mixing it. And I'm going to show that. I don't think there's holes in it, but just to be on the safe side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start making this step by step with you guys. And so let's get started. Okay, so before I do that, I'm going to start. Let's do the dough. This will rise a bit. Well, yeah, that's another thing. Let me do the inside, the stuffing first, so that will cool out. I have to take that out, and then we'll go with put the dough in it. And yeah, so stay tuned. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, before I let you go, I heated the butter and the milk about 1 minute, and the butter is softened. I put it in the milk, and it's just liquid warm. We don't want it hot, right? Okay, just wanted to let you know. Okay, and I'm going to chop the onions, and so I'll be right back. Okay. Okay, so we're going to be chopping onion. I just grabbed a medium-sized onion. Okay, can you see? I'm gonna chop it Let me just move this a little bit. Okay, so just like this, and then while we're frying, gonna cook the onion. Put a little bit of olive oil. Okay, so this is how I chop my onion. Can you see? I'm not a chef. I don't do that other stuff that the chefs do. And I tried to chop it the way the chefs do, and it never worked on me. So I don't want it that tiny little pieces. Oops. So this is how I do it. I don't know, I can't remember where I saw it, but I saw it on social media, and since then, that's how I've been chopping. Never cut this part. As soon as you cut it, it goes into little pieces. It separates. Okay, and then I put it like this, and then I start dicing it. This is how I dice it. Like I said, I don't want it so tiny. See, even this, without cutting it into little pieces. Okay, so I'm going to put this on my frying pan here. As you can see, it's not that tiny. Yeah, I want it to, when you're eating it, I want to taste the onion. When it's so tiny, you don't taste anything. Okay, so I have ground beef that I'm going to put it on top after it's cooked. I'll show you my ground beef. Okay, this is freshly bought from the butcher. Okay, it's lean ground beef. Can you see? So I'm gonna use about half of it, and I will use the other half on another, which I made a video about that, called dolma, grape leaf. Okay, so this is half I'm going to use, and parsley I'm going to be washing, which I forgot. Okay, so just like this is how I separate. Okay, and I'm going to take out parsley, a couple of leaves. We Turkish people use the Italian, the big leaf one. And I already have my potato here, which I boiled it. So I'm just gonna peel it and have this ready. Okay. Not too many. It depends on how many you want, right? Just a couple. And then we're going to dice this, cut this. Okay, just like this. So I'm filling the bucket, so I'm going to wash it with vinegar, with water, to get rid of the soil, the dirt, just like this. Okay, meanwhile, let me just move this. Here it is. Going to stir this. Okay, what I put is I put seasoning salt. Let me show you that. I put seasoning seasoning salt. I never, well, this is what I use. You can buy this at Costco, Superstore, Walmart doesn't carry it. And I'm going to put pepper, okay? Put these aside while this cools out. We will work on the dough. Okay. So if you want to come here, I used vinegar water. Like this. And I will rinse it with regular water. See, no dirt, nothing comes up. Sanitize, it's disinfected. Yeah. Okay, so here is my potato. Just gonna grab a knife. The onions are done. Just gonna put the ground beef. Maybe I should bring the camera here. Sorry about that. Okay, so I put the ground beef. I'm going to chop the parsley. Let me put this in the fridge. Grab the bag first. Sorry about that. Okay, so I'm going to put these in the fridge. Come with me. Okay, so I'm going to put this here. And then the parsley is going to go to the vegetable section here. Okay, and this is my fridge. Okay, so let's come this way. And then we're going to cook this. So I'm going to pause this, or I'm going to shut it first. And I will come back. Because it's going to take a while to cook. And I'll chop the parsley and I'll be right back. Okay, so I am going to peel the potatoes and I'm going to wash them. Okay. And this is how I store my lemon. Just wanted to show you. I put water instead of putting in the fridge. And the water smells so good. And it stays fresh there. Yeah, so I would highly recommend you to do that. Grab a jar. I'm sure you have lots of jars in your home. Okay, the ground beef and I chop the parsley and put them. They're still cooking. Not too many. You can put anything in these in this dough. Anything. Feta cheese with parsley. You can put. That's how my husband likes. My husband likes bits of olives. Okay. Just like this. you're subscribed to my channel, I'm sure you're wondering why I haven't posted any videos, because I'm trying to finish a commission curtains that I've been crocheting. It's been almost 2 months. I think 2 months, yeah. It takes me about 10 to 7 days to crochet one piece. And I do have the ta-da videos, and I post everything on my Instagram page as my YouTube channel. So for that reason, as soon as I finish them, I have a bunch of tutorials lined up. Just need to tape them. New stitches. For me, it's new. I don't know. I haven't seen anyone working with these stitches. I need to make a new placemat for my dishes. I do have a tutorial. I did a waffle stitch, I believe, years ago, and my dish, I wash it with hot water, so it's going in. It's getting old. Noticed. Need to make another one. Yeah, I air dry my dishes, and they dry so fast. So that's the reason I like to wash it with my own hands, because I make a lot of, oh, it's unbelievable what I make. First of all, I make my own Dawn power wash, and I would highly recommend. If you want me to make a video about it, I will. It's very easy, and I finish a bottle in 3-4 days. Okay, so that one is done. So I'm just gonna, I haven't put the seasoning yet. I always wipe around like water stain. Oops, forgot this little piece here. Okay. Like I said, I'm not a chef, so this video is going to be super long, and I'm showing you how I make it. And while I'm making poďača, I thought, and I noticed I don't have this in my playlist. So, okay, and I'm gonna bring you it's hot a little bit, but that's okay. Okay, so here's the ground beef with the parsley. You don't have to overcook your beef, but mine did, because it's going to go into the oven to cook for another almost 45 to an. It depends on your oven. My oven is Maytag, and I just hate it. It takes about, no matter what I put, it takes about an hour. Yeah, hour to cook. Okay, here we go. And I'm going to put the seasoning salt, not too much, and the pepper. Okay, the pepper I put a lot, just like this. And then I am going to mix this again. My wrist. Okay. Potatoes are going to mix, and the reason I'm using the potato, it makes it softer. But like I said, you can put anything you want. It doesn't have to be ground beef. It can be anything. It can be vegetables. It's like in the house, my son and my husband loves meat. And most of the men like meat. Okay, this is enough. So I'm going to take this outside, and we're going to start the dough. Again, my wrist hurts, so you can mix it way better than I do, I'm sure. Okay, so put this here. I didn't taste this. Oh, cook has to taste. You need to taste if it's salty. I think, yeah. It's good. Okay. So I'm going to take this at my patio outside. It's beautiful outside. Okay. I can't carry the camera. Sorry about that. Okay, so let's come here. Yeah, I always have rags. I wipe the floor. You know, when you're in the kitchen, you drop things. Okay, let me just fix this a bit. Okay, we're done with this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate the egg first. I bought these eggs from Costco. Can you see better? Okay, you need the white in the bag. You don't have to do it in the bag again. Like I said, I already made dough. Mine is rising. For that reason. Hope you're seeing, because I can't see my angle. Okay. And I put this in here, and I cover this. Okay, and I put this in the fridge because I don't want it to dry. And later on, we're gonna put that on the dough. Okay, now, so I got my milk. I got my butter. Okay, I'm just going to put that in there, and I need 1 cup of water. I'm just going to wash my hands quickly. And the water I'm going to use is boiled water from here, from my kennel. I hope it's not too hot. Yeah, perfect. 1 cup of water, and I need liquid oil. Gonna grab my liquid oil, and I need a cup. Well, not a cup. I would say half of a cup, okay? So half of a cup, because I already put the butter, and I'm gonna put that in there, okay? For the yeast, I'm gonna grab my huge spoon. Okay, where did I put the yeast? Actually, it's on the counter. Okay, so the yeast, whichever you pronounce it. Okay, so a full, can you see? Full spoon, dump it in. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of sugar, just a little bit, so to activate it. Not too much, like I said, a teaspoon, half a teaspoon, just a little bit. Okay, put that in there, and I'm gonna grab the salt, but I add the salt when I am adding the flour. Okay, so just squeeze it a bit, Okay, I think we have everything here. Yeah, just like this. Squeeze it a bit. Squeeze it a bit. Okay. Now we're gonna add, we're done with the liquid oil. So we're gonna add the flour. Like I said, you need about 1 kilogram, 2 pounds. Not maybe even 2 pounds. Yeah. Okay, so the flour is here. I have this scoop. I bought it years ago. I can't even remember where I bought it. But so I'm adding 1. And while I'm adding that, I'm gonna add a teaspoon. Well, this is a table, but in the middle, right here, of salt. Okay. So that's with the flour. Add it with the flour, not with the liquid ingredients. Okay, so we have milk, water, liquid oil, 2 eggs, yeast, salt, sugar, and then flour, and we're done. And then we added the butter, of course. Don't forget the butter. Okay, just like this. So how many did I add? 4? Like I said, the dough has to be soft. So this is all I'm doing. Can you see? This is all I'm doing. It's easy to do it in a container like this. Okay. I'm gonna add 2 more. So I did 4. I don't know, maybe this is 250. 400, yeah. So 2 more. And then continue. Mixing like this, hold the closure so it won't, nothing will come up. See how clean this is? Your hand doesn't get dirty. This is the bag I like. I like this bag method, and I would highly recommend. Okay, I just need to add maybe 1 more, and then continue stirring. I'm gonna use my right hand this time. And then you will notice that it's going to be ready. Okay, the more you stir it, the better the dough will become. Okay, it will separate, see? It's separating. So that means it's getting ready. So I'm gonna add 1 more scoop. So how many did we go? This is 7th, I believe. 7 scoops. And then you will notice, see, that it's separating. And then what I do is I put when I'm done, I put it in the microwave to have it rise. I don't know, it's always warm in there because we use it a lot, right? And now this is how I do it. See? It's separating. It's nice. Maybe another scoop. So this is 8. So it wasn't even full. Okay. And then I am mixing it like this. Usually, I know there's lots of chefs who show this part. They always skip it, but I think this is the most important of the video to make the dough right. Okay. Okay, it's ready. And then you will notice that there's no flour left. See? And it doesn't get stick at all. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna stuff in this to the fridge. See inside? See, you can see it's not sticking to the bag anymore. Okay, here. I am going to close this. Can You see it? And then I'm going to put this in the fridge, and I can make it later on. I can use this dough. Nothing will happen to it. What happens is it will rise slowly, and as soon as you take it out from the fridge, it will rise crazy fast. Okay, so this is done. Yeah, just because it's gonna gas up, you can take off the gas because it's gonna, I took all the air off, but yeah, open it, take off the, you know, squeeze it like this. Just like this. Okay, so I'm going to bring my ingredient, it's outside. And then with the dough that I have, I'm going to start to show you how to make it. I'm even going to show you how to store it in your fridge. Okay, so let's open room for this. Okay, so what I'll do is just put this here, and then can stay there. So keep on watching it. Oops. Keep on watching it, and then we'll go from there. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so I have the dough ready. Can you see how much it rises? So we're going to take off the air. Take the air out of the dough. Wash your hands. Okay, just like this. See how beautiful the dough is? See, I did more than what I gave you the recipe, so you can increase that definitely. Okay, so I'm going to divide this. Well, actually, I should have done it. Let's put this back and let's make a cake and cut it. Or what I like to do is I roll it like this, and then I cut into pieces. Sometimes they're big, and then I put it there. Then I continue. This is how I do it. I got this from Temu. It's lovely. I used to have one and it started to rust. So I bought a new one. I think I paid $1 for it. This is a bit big. Just like this. So I'm going to continue. Just like, you can skip these parts if you want. It's just I'm making small pieces. It's about a tennis ball. This one's a bit big. You can make, I don't know, you can play around and make different shapes, but this is how I do it. I'm going to put pepperoni, I guess. Sucuk. This is ground beef. We call it sucuk. And then I'm going to put mozzarella. Okay. And then what I do is I close it up like pierogi. Okay. And then I'm going to put it on the tray. It's going to rest there like this. And then it's going to rise. So let me just put this here. Just wanted to show you while those rise. I know the shape isn't fantastic. It's homemade. Like I said, I'm not a chef. Okay, just like this. But the taste is good. Okay. So. You can increase or decrease the oil, the butter, the liquid oil. It's up to you. Okay, nice and shaped. So I think we started from here. So I'm going to start. You open, well, you can use a roller if you want, but you don't have to. And this is the beef and the potato and onions and parsley. So I put it in the middle like that. And then what you do is make a shape like this. The first one I didn't like the first one shape, but that's okay. Okay, again. Yeah, you can see it good. I just wanted to check the video. Okay, here we go. I'm going to put 2 pieces of, because it's going to rise, right? When it rises, we don't want to eat the dough only. So you put a little bit of mozzarella cheese. Oops. Just be careful to shut it because we don't want it to open or else it's going to melt. Yeah, I think the pepperoni is giving that shape. Unfortunately, see, this didn't close as well as the, let me show you again. Again, I can use parsley with feta cheese, anything, any. Just potato, sour cream. No, what was it called? You can put anything you want. Okay. It shuts nicely. You can make the dough smaller. And just be careful, shut this down because this one opened. Maybe fold it again. I don't know. Just like this. Okay. And croissant is done folding and folding. So again, you can use this same dough recipe to make croissant, because I did. Okay, this one's a bit bigger piece, so I'm just gonna put this one in the middle. And again, mozzarella. Maybe one piece shuts easily. Let's see. Just like this. And then you can mark your poğaças. See, I'm not gonna mark anything with the pepperoni and mozzarella, but I'm going to mark. Well, you can see. Yeah, you can definitely see which one is what because of the shape. Yeah. Okay, this one's again a big piece. Maybe add a small one next to it. Okay, and then fold this nicely. Maybe tuck it like this because it doesn't want to shut. Okay, so I'm going step by step. These here. My husband is separating pomegranate. I bought a couple and then he bought a couple. Pomegranate is very good for your health, right? Okay, so I'm gonna make 2 more. Well, actually 1 more, maybe. See, the dough is a bit big. Like I said, you can shrink these. Like you can make it smaller. Okay, just like this. These are pretty big. Okay. Well, actually they're rising. That's another thing. Okay, so I'm gonna put these in the between. The potato, beef, and onion. Okay, so I am going to let you go after I put this in the oven. And you just continue making. You just repeat this over and over. Well, I'm not going to let you go now, but this one's already right. I haven't turned on the oven, so I'm going to turn on the oven, heat it. I think I can squeeze 2 more. Yeah, because this one not that big. Okay. Just gonna move this a bit. Let me see. Well, maybe I can do it this way. Okay, just wanted to show you the tray. Okay, like I said, it's not a perfect shape. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, you can't, this is already rise too much. I noticed while I was filling them. So what I usually do is I let it sit and I wait it for it to rise more. But this one has been waiting, so it's ready. I don't want it to have it wait anymore. But when you put this in the oven, when you do another tray, okay, the second tray is gonna wait, right? So it's gonna rise, just to point out. Or if you wanted to have it rise, what you can do is, you can turn on the oven hot, I don't know, 500 Fahrenheit, and then lower it down after it rises. Okay, and this is what I do. I have 4 yellow here. I'm counting the one that I did later. And this is what we use this on top. You can sprinkle stuff on it, anything you want. Seasoning, sesame. I usually put sesame, but I'm not going to put anything today. Well, I'll put some. Let's do some. Okay, so I'm just gonna bring my sesame here. Some. Okay, and then I'm gonna, this is my sesame, and just a little bit, not too much, not too much, and then it gives a nice decoration. Okay, and the oven, I turned the broil on so it can heat hot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this, okay, in the oven. Let me bring the camera with you guys. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to wait about 5 minutes, and I will turn this to 400. See? Okay, so I will be right back when I take it out. Okay, see you guys. Okay, I am back. So I'm just preparing the second tray, and I'm going to take out this gorgeous, look. It's ready to be out. That's what you're going to be aiming for. So I am just going to just need to bend this, and how am I supposed to do that while I have this aim? So I'm just gonna put it and then remove the other tray ASAP. It's been baking for almost more than 40 minutes, let's say it that way. Okay, and then I'm going to put a little bit sprinkles of sesame, not too much. Okay, the kitchen is super hot. I had to open the window. That's the reason I don't bake when it's warm, but I had to, yeah. Okay, I would highly recommend these mittens, oven mittens. I've been using these for over 20 years. Okay. So here it is. Okay, this is, the bottom is cooked as well, and this is hot. Ouch. Okay, I'm gonna put this in the oven. The time is 3:58. So I will put this in the oven. And then I will remove that about 40 to, 40 to half an hour. Well, 40 to an hour. I will see. It has to be baked like this. Okay, it has to be baked like this. Pretty hot, so I'm gonna wait it to cool off, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I am going to cut this in half and then show you and taste it, of course. Oh, it's still hot. Yeah, let me just do this fast. Ooh, look at that. Ooh. Oh, this is the one with the mozzarella. See the dough is cooked. It's fully cooked. It's still hot, but let me take a bite. Wow, this is really good. So I hope you liked this video. I just wanted to share you how I make my poggia. Here's the tray. Again, you can change the shape. You can fold it. You can make it square. You can make it rectangle. You can make it triangle. You can shape it any way, the way you want. I just did do this because this is how my family is familiar with. If I change it, they say, what is this? I say, it's poggia. They say, no, it's not. Even the taste is the same, but the shape is different. So they are very particular about that. See, I have another chicken right there. And yeah, so I just wanted to share you how to make poggia the way I make it. This is a traditional recipe in the Turkish community in Turkey. They use the same ingredients no matter what. Sometimes they put yogurt in it. You can add yogurt with milk. You can add that and play around with the recipe. But this is the best way, easiest way, and always turns out fantastic. To do the croissant, what you do is you keep on opening the dough, rolling the dough, folding it, rolling the dough, folding it. You keep on doing, I don't know, 20, 30 times. It's a lot of work, but the end result is fantastic. I do croissant as well. In Turkish, it's called açma. And when you pull it in pieces, as you can see, this one even has that layer because I did fold it a couple of times. So just to give you an idea, this is soft. Right now it just came out of the oven, but when you cover it, what I do is I put them in a container, Tupperware, and then I cover it. It has to cool first, right? And then everyone in the family knows where the poggias are. I used to put them in jars. I have a big, huge jar. I fill it, and it goes fast, so I don't bother doing that anymore. It's hard to clean those jars because they're deep. But that's how I store my poggias. I put a cover, you know, the Tupperware. Well, I have the biggest one. Right now I can't find it. You know, it has a lid. I found the lid. The other one is way below. So this is how I store them. I don't leave them outside because it has dairy products, right? It has butter, it has milk. So when it cools, well, the thing is, this will be gone. This will be gone. I don't even have time to put it in the fridge because it will be, I haven't been doing baking poggia for months now because of the weather condition. It's really hot. It's not only in Canada, it was hot worldwide. I have friends, they've been messaging me that it's really hot in Turkey. And still in November, it's really hot, like over 20 degrees, think about it. So they're going through that. Lots of heat and earthquakes, of course, because of the heat. So this is how I make my poggia, and I hope you like it. I would highly recommend you to make it your own, because everyone makes it different, right? The way they make it. So I hope you like it and enjoy it. You guys take care, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye-bye. Well, I'm not going to go through, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, share it with your family and friends, and don't forget to hit that notification button. So every time I post a new video, you will be notified, indicating there's something for you to watch, something new for you to watch. You guys take care. Bye-bye.